طيب بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبع هداه. Let me just ask a couple of recap questions while I'm pointing. If you want the mic, please put your hand up, inshallah. Anybody? طيب. يا أخي أبو عبد الله ما ذلك؟ ما ذلك؟ طيب. While his mic gets ready, I'll go for Hudayfa. أيوه أبو عبد الله ما ذلك؟
ذلك حجر.
أبو عبد الله ما ذلك؟ أبو عبد الرب. Is it me? Abu Abdullah, yes. Yeah, sorry, Abu Abdul Rab. Sorry, Abu Abdul Rab. Yeah, half your name is obscure. Okay. ذلك حجر. ذلك حجر. أحسنت. Don't say ذلك. Say ذلك. Stick your tongue. ذلك. Stick your tongue out. You have to feel rude for a second. Stick your tongue out. ذلك. ذلك. Just the tip of your tongue will come between the teeth and protrude. ذلك. 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 حجر. حذيفة ما هذا؟
هذا سكر. وذا
ما هذا حذيفة؟
هذا سكر.
سكر. أحسنت. وليست سكر. سكر. وما ذلك؟
ذلك لبن.
أحسنت. وأخي جنيد من هذا؟ من هذا جنيد؟ والأخ محمد فرهان من ذلك؟
ما ذلك؟
من ذلك؟
هذا مدرس. مدرس.
مدرس.
مدرس.
ومن ذلك؟
إمام. وذلك إمام.
وذلك إمام. I want you guys to be revising. This should be coming smoothly without any delay. ما هذا وما ذلك؟
هذا حصان وذلك حمار.
أحسنت. أهذا كلب؟
لا، ذلك قط.
قط.
خط.
Don't say خط or كت with a قاف.
خط.
You have to make it. You have to get it from the top of your throat. قاف. Closer to the G. It's close to the G in Arabic language.
خط.
Okay, you need to practice that letter. Okay, my brother? Is this one here. I'll show you now. This letter. Speak to the Imam in your masjid or somebody and ask them to help you pronounce this letter. You see it? Qaf. Khittun. Can't say khittun or kittun, it will change the meaning. Or it will give no meaning. Jazakallahu khairan. Tayyib. Let's go into our lesson. الدرس الثالث. Read with me, please, brothers. And I'm going to ask Hudayfa to be my reader. Hudayfa, you're going to read with me, okay?
Okay.
And then I want the rest of you also to be reading with us, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan. Baytun.
Baytun.
Al-baytu.
Al-baytu.
Baytun.
Baytun.
Al-baytu.
Al-baytu.
See, my brothers, look at the difference between these two words. This one has a tanween. This one has no tanween. This one has no alif wal lam. This one has alif wal lam. Okay, so you're going to tell me the passage. Let's look at the next word. Kitabun.
Kitabun.
Al-kitabu.
Al-kitabu.
Kitabun.
Kitabun.
Al-kitabu.
Al-kitabu.
Kalamun.
Qalamun.
Al-kalamu.
Al-qalamu.
Kalamun.
Qalamun.
Al-kalamu.
Al-qalamu.
Jamalun.
Jamalun.
Al-jamalu.
Al-jamalu.
Tayyib. So who's going to tell me the rule here, my brothers? Put your hand up if you can explain the rule that's being shown to you. Abu Abdul Rabb, here comes the mic. Can you repeat it, sir? You had your hand up, right? I want to know what the rule is over here. Yeah. What is the rule? Okay, I need to read the next. Okay. Anyway, maybe you figured the rule out. What is the rule in this section here that I highlighted? It's al. Al is added. Al is added. Give me some more detail, please. Well, what can you say? Any more detail? Al is added. Yes, I agree. What else can you say? Can anybody discuss a rule over here with us? Junaid. I want you to explain it in 2 sentences. In 1 or 2 sentences, not 1 or 2 words. Hudayfa, you got the mic.
The definite article and the indefinite article.
Again, it didn't come out clearly. Say that again, please.
The definite article and the indefinite article.
So what's the rule? You just gave me some names, but I need a rule. Tell me what to do with these.
There is a al, there is no tanween.
That's what we need to hear. Jazakallahu khairan. When there is al, there is no tanween. Ahsanta wa barakallahu feek. That's the rule we're looking for. So the first one says baytun. There's no alif wal lam. There's no definite article. It doesn't tell us which house. It just tells us a house. So there's a tanween because tanween. So therefore, tanween gives us an idea that this is an unknown or an indefinite or a general, a house in general. As for this one here, al-bayt, al-baytu, alif wal lam came in. So when alif wal lam comes in, one of the two dhammas which were previously seen disappears. Now you only have one dhamma left. So you used to say baytun. Everyone say baytun. And now you are saying al-baytu. Ahsantum. You used to be saying kitabun. Everyone read please. Kitabun, including Hudayfa. Kitabun.
Kitabun.
And now you're saying al-kitabu.
Al-kitabu.
You used to say qalamun.
Qalamun.
Yes, qalamun.
Qalamun.
Now you're saying al-qalamu.
Al-qalamu.
Jamalun.
Jamalun.
Al-jamalu.
Al-jamalu.
جيد. أحسنت حذيفة بارك الله فيك. And notice how when you're writing al-jamal, a lam with a jim, there's more than one way to write it. You can write it like this. Poor writing because of the mouse, I'm sorry. Just the idea. Or you can do it as is mentioned in the example, the lam coming on the top of the jim and the jim continuing from that place there. Sorry, lost it. Jamal, al-jamalu. Okay, my brothers, is that clear? Is anyone not sure about this rule? Everyone clear about the rule? Barakallahu fikum. Correct, Nihal. And tanween, they do not coexist. They don't both come at the same time. If one is there, the other one is missing. Tayyib. Now, this lesson has introduced to us speaking about specific objects. If I speak about a specific object, I have to give you some reason why I spoke about it. If I just said to you, in any language, imagine somebody came to you and said, the pen. And he kept on saying to you, the pen. Maybe you think that he had a nightmare about a pen or something like that. Or at least you'll be expecting him to give you the complete picture, the complete story. What about the pen? What pen? Which pen? How? Where? When? Why? Tell me something about this pen. Why do you keep saying the pen, the pen? So, if a person says to you, the pen, has he given you complete meaning? Has he given you any information? Has he taught you anything? When he just said to you, the pen? Yes or no, my brothers? Has he taught you anything when he said to you, the pen? You can type that. You can type the answer. Quite clearly, he hasn't given you any extra information. Barakallahu fikum. Okay, so he needs to tell you something. The same in Arabic, if someone says to you, al-qalamu, al-qalamu, it's like he's saying to you, the pen. I mean, that could be good as a name of a book, something like that, name of a story. But as a title, yeah, but as a sentence or as a piece of information, it has no meaning. Al-qalamu has no meaning. Okay, so the first thing we did that we learned that when you have alif or lam, and one of the two dhammas drops. Is that clear? One of the two dhammas which were previously found in a dars al-awwal and dars al-thani, all of a sudden one dhamma is dropped. Why is it dropped? Because now we have alif or lam. Now we have alif or lam. When you say al, then one of the two dhammas drops. Baytun البيت كتاب الكتاب قلم القلم جمل الجمل. Is that clear, my brother, so far? First rule, I'm sure it's quite clear, inshallah ta'ala. Second rule, that when you want to, that now you are telling us about a specific object, a specific house, or a specific kitab, a specific qalam, or a specific jamal. Now you're going to tell me something about that thing. For example, look at a picture. Something wrong with this pen. Dad, the pen is broken. The pen broke. Something you're going to give some extra information. You can't just say the pen. So I will say al-qalamu maksurun. Al-qalamu maksurun. Well, if I'm going to, Afwan, Junaid, I'm going to give you the mic. You'll read with us, inshallah. Al-qalamu maksurun. The brothers can also read with us, inshallah. I tried putting the mic on earlier, Junaid, but it doesn't seem to be coming on. It's taking its time. So anyway, I'm loading it up now. Let's see what happens. Let's keep going. Another example. Al-babu. ما هذا؟ ما هذا؟ ما هذا? Give me a hand, please, brothers. ما هذا؟ ما هذا؟ Abu Abdul Rabb. ما هذا؟
هذا باب.
أحسنت. هذا باب. الباب مفتوح. الباب مفتوح. الباب مفتوح. الباب مفتوح. Are the brothers reading with me, inshallah? الباب مفتوح. جيد. مفتوح. Okay, don't mix up with this word مفتوح and the word that you had in that درس الأول. نعم. مفتاح. Don't get mixed up. Let's go to that word quickly. ما هذا؟ هذا مفتاح. أحسنت. هذا مفتاح. هذا مفتاح. هذا مفتاح. And the word we have now has a fatha on the mim, not a kasra. It's maf, not mif. And it has a wow after the ta for the last letter, not an alif. So it's maftuhun. Maftuhun. Why, Abu Abdul Rabb, do you think it has two dhammas on it over here?
It's talking about the door.
Okay, give me a more simple reason why it has two dhammas. In simple terms, there's no alif or lam. Correct?
Okay.
Why does the first word have only one have one dhamma? Quite simply, because it has alif wal lam. So if it has alif wal lam, it takes one dhamma. If there's no alif wal lam, it takes two dhammas. Al-babu, please. Al-babu, everyone read please. مفتوح. القلم مكسور. جيد. بارك الله فيك. Ready to keep going, brother? الولد. الولد. You guys remember walad? من هذا؟ من هذا؟ هذا ولد.
هذا ولد.
هذا ولد. Although I object to the pictures being there, we should get another book uploaded that has the pictures obscured. Or if you can obscure the pictures, scan and then upload, that would be better, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so this one says, Al-waladu. Al-waladu jalisun. Jalisun. Now, obviously, one of the disadvantages of this type of a class is that I can't show you what jalisun means. I have to give you language in another language to explain the meaning, unless I give you a picture, which I don't have. So, jalisun means sitting. Jalisun means sitting. Al-waladu jalisun. Al-waladu jalisun. Okay, so if the boy is sitting, what do you think the teacher, the mudarris, is doing? Wal mudarrisu waqifun. Wal mudarrisu waqifun. What do you think it means? To be waqifun. جيد. أحسنت. Okay, just lost my screen for a second. Hold on, brothers. Back with you in a second. Yes. Naam. What did you say, Akhil Kareem?
The teacher is
Naam.
standing.
If the al-waladu jalisun, then we know jalisun means sitting. So waqifun is the opposite of jalisun. Jalisun, everyone say, jalisun, waqifun. Jalisun, waqifun. Brothers, if you want to do some reading or participate in this way, you can just put your hand up and I'll come to you as soon as I have a moment to do so. Al-waladu jalisun. Hudayfa, you got the mic? Wal-mudarrisu waqifun.
مدرس واقف.
الولد جالس.
الولد جالس.
والمدرس واقف.
والمدرس واقف.
Brothers, I want you to pay attention to something here, and that is, in this place, I think I should change color now. How do I change the color here? Text, that's the freehand. So over here we are saying al-walid, al-walad, al-waladu. Okay? Over here we are not saying wa al. We are saying Wal. Today, Hudayfa, say wal.
Wal.
طيب. So we jump, it's like we're jumping over this alif here. You're going from the waw and you're going directly to the lam. Okay? Now the way that they've printed it here doesn't make it very clear, but it should look like this. The sukoon is on the lam, not on the meme. Not on the alif, sorry. Excuse the poor handwriting because I'm using the mouse. طيب. Well, there's a sukoon. Where's the sukoon, Hudayfa?
On the lam.
The lam. What's happened to the alif? The alif gets ignored. What happens to the alif?
It gets ignored.
We just ignore it. Pretend it's not there. It's there, and you have to write it. You have to see it and notice it. Because if you don't notice it, then you might say mudarrisun. True? So you have to notice the alif and lam because you have to say wal mudarrisu one dhamma. You're going to say one dhamma if the alif and lam is before the word. What I'm teaching you here is the rule that when there is nothing before the alif and lam, and you read the alif like it has a fatha on it, as in this case here. See that, brothers? Al-waladu. Al-waladu. And in this case, second case here, there is a waw before the alif and lam, and this makes it clearer. And there's a sukoon on the lam. In that case, you don't read the alif. Never, please, ever say wa al-mudarrisu. Never. You must say wal-mudarrisu. Okay, everybody? Wal-mudarrisu waqifun. Wal-mudarrisu waqifun.
والمدرس واقف.
نعم. أحسنت. أخي محمد فرحان, the problem with that zabr that you're looking at, what is referred to also as a fatha, the fatha is actually on the waw, and the sukoon is on the lam. And this is the place, this is what I really want to draw your attention to. Okay? When there is a zabr on it or a fatha, okay, well, you guys discussing something different. Mudarris and mudarras. I see. I missed that part of the discussion. Jay, that's another aspect that also needs to be discussed. Why are we saying well mudarrisu and not mudarrasu? That's a good point that brother Abu Khadija Musammin is pointing out. We'll come to in a second, inshallah. So, when there's nothing before the alif lam, you read it with a fatha, with a zabar, al-waladu jalisun. And when there is a waw or something which comes before the alif lam, but you don't have to read the alif, you use the first letter to help you jump towards the lam with the sukoon. So in this case you say, wal-mudarrisu. Then this other discussion has evolved, and that is, why are we pronouncing it al-mudarrisu when it looks like that the fatha is on top of the ra, what some people refer to as zabar. Now, that is the common belief that if it's on top of the letter and it's ra, it's a fatha or a zabar. If it's below the letter, then it's a ri or a zir or a kasra. In actual fact, when there is a shadda, on top of the shadda, it's a fatha, zabar. On bottom of the shadda, it's a kasra. There. Okay. So let me just undo that last piece. So here, Madeenah, how would you read that letter there? Ra. Ahsanta. And how would you read it if it was looking something like this?
Re.
Ahsanta. Ri. Jayyid. Because the sign is underneath the shadda. So even though it's on top of the letter, if it's under the shadda, then it's going to read a kasra or a zer, as some people might call it. So hence, in our case here, is it above the shadda or below the shadda? Hudayfa, can you see it?
Yes.
Is it above or below? You see that sign? Is the sign, is it above the shadda or below the shadda?
Below the shadda.
Below. Ahsanta. So that's why we're going to say والمدرس والمدرس والمدرس. جيد. Is that clear, my brothers? Brother Muhammad Farhan, is that clear, inshallah? Allah يبارك فيك. طيب. Now, some of you are not putting your hand up for reading, but I would like you all to actually read, and therefore I'm going to start giving the mic one by one, starting with Farhan, Sohail, and Junaid Sharif. Then I'm going to skip Hudayfa because he's been mashallah reading a lot. Muhammad Farhan, followed by Nihal, then Muzammil, then Abu Abdul Rabb, then Faiz, and then Abu Khadija Muzammil. Not sure if all of you have a mic available. If you don't have a mic available, please say so now. Inshallah ta'ala. We're going to be reading these sentences below now. Everybody Farhan? رقم واحد. الكتاب جديد. واحد. الكتاب جديد.
الكتاب جديد.
والقلم قديم.
والقلم قديم.
أحسنت. أخي جنيد. الحمار صغير. الحمار صغير. جنيد مايك صغير.
الحمار صغير
والحصان كبير.
والحصان كبير.
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 أحسنت. الكرسي نهال. الكرسي مكسور. الكرسي مكسور. مزمل. الكرسي مكسور. الكرسي مكسور. طيب أخي أبو عبد الرب. الكرسي مكسور. الكرسي مكسور. أحسنت. أخي أبو خديجة. المنديل وسخ.
المنديل وسخ.
أحسنت. المنديل وسخ. المنديل وسخ.
المنديل وسخ.
جيد. بعد كلام الله. الماء بارد.
السلام عليكم. الماء بارد.
أحسنت وعليكم السلام. الماء بارد.
الماء بارد.
أحسنت. طيب يا إخوان، المنديل وسخ. طيب. If you use a tissue, is it going to remain clean? Is it going to remain clean? If you use a tissue, it's not going to be clean. طيب. So if it's not clean, it's wasikhun. Okay? If it's not clean, it's wasikhun. Now in normal circumstances, I will just show you a clean tissue and a dirty tissue and say, al-mindilu wasikhun. And then I'll show you a clean one and I'll tell you the word. Here we're trying to improvise. I want you guys to try to pick up on the language. Try to derive the word, because if you derive the word yourself, it will stick with you. You just ask me for the English translation, and you'll get the meaning for the moment, and you won't necessarily be able to recall the language. So if a tissue is used, it is wasikhun. It's not clean. And if it is not used, it's new, and it's not going to be dirty, it's not going to be wasikhun, what's it going to be? Nadhifun. Nadhifun. And here you have the word nadhifun. Nadhifun. And nadhifun is referring to, in this case, al-qamisu. Al-qamisu. We have al-qamis in a previous class. We go back and show you al-qamis. ما هذا؟ Everyone say it. ما هذا؟ Taifa, you got the mic. ما هذا؟
ما هذا؟
That's my question. ما هذا؟ هذا قميص. أحسنت. هذا قميص. جيد. Okay, my brothers. Muhaid. Muhaid, you got the mic. Al-Qamaru Jamilun. Al-Qamaru Jamilun. Al-Qamaru is what you see in the sky, bright, in the middle of a lunar month. Those days, the days corresponding to those middle 3 nights, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to fast. Al-Qamaru is often mentioned in the Quran along with Ash-Shamsu. That might give you an idea of what Al-Qamar is. Beauty. Al-Qamaru Jamilun. Al-Qamaru Jamilun. Al-Qamaru Jamilun. You guys able to follow us?
نعم.
القمر جميل.
القمر جميل.
This one here R. Another R. البيت قريب والمسجد بعيد. البيت قريب. البيت قريب. المسجد بعيد. المسجد بعيد. تفضل أخي الكريم. تفضل أخي الكريم. read it? Can you read it? Okay, maybe the mic is not working for him correctly. Back to Farhan. البيت قريب والمسجد بعيد.
البيت قريب والمسجد بعيد.
So قريب is the opposite of بعيد. And if something is قريب, you say هذا. If something is بعيد, you say, what do you say, Farhan? Something is nearby, you say هذا. Something is far away, something is بعيد, what do you say?
ذلك.
بارك الله فيك. أخي جنيد, I think your mic is not working today. حذيفة, الحجر ثقيل والورق خفيف.
الحجر ثقيل والورق خفيف.
الحجر ثقيل والورق خفيف.
الحجر ثقيل والورق خفيف.
بارك الله فيك. What is the nature of a rock? What is the nature of a piece of paper? نعم يا أخي حذيفة.
A paper is light.
Yes. It's not heavy. Paper is not heavy. Paper is خفيف. And الحجر is not خفيف. It's ثقيل. صح? True? Yes. نعم Abu Abdul Rabb is true. It's hard and rough, but in terms of its weight. Let's be more specific. What is the nature of a rock in terms of its weight? It is ثقيل. It's not light. It's not خفيف. What is the nature of paper in terms of its weight? It's خفيف. It's not, in terms of its weight, Muhayyad, it is خفيف. It's light, it's not heavy. Okay, Junaid? See, because you're back, alhamdulillah. اللبن حار. اللبن حار. Your mic is not coming on, brother. I'm trying it. اللبن حار. Everyone, notice how there is a shadda on the ra, so you have to read it twice. And what is intended is that the ra over here has got two dhammas on it. Okay, that's the way of writing it, as was indicated earlier on, a couple of lessons ago. Okay, when they write, sometimes they write like this, then they give another squiggle, and that indicates that there's two dhammas taking place. Al-labanu harrun. It's the opposite of baridun. Al-ma'u baridun. Cold. The opposite, al-labanu harrun. Yeah, my brothers? And the last one, read with me, please. Al-qamisu nadhifun. Al-qamisu nadhifun. Okay, now it's your turn to read, my brothers. Inshallah, you will be able to read this. Let's start with Farhan. Read please, okay, Green.
Masjid. Masjidun. Al-masjid.
Masjidu.
Masjidu.
Al-masjidu.
Al-masjidu.
Santa, keep going.
Al-ma'a. Al-bayt.
Brother, you have to read.
Al-bayt.
Brother, you have to read the number. My brother. Very important for us. Deciding on this. Very important numbers for one number. Now, you have to read this number. If you don't learn, you have to read. Afwan Akhi Farhan, there was definitely some disturbance there, interference there taking place, so the voice wasn't clear. What we're reading here, practicing, is noticing when to add two dhammas and when to only add and read one dhamma, pronounce one dhamma. So, as we said, when there's alif or lam, you pronounce one dhamma at the end of the word. When there's no alif or lam, you pronounce two dhammas at the end of the word. So, as you said, Farhan, masjidun. Then this one, al-masjidu. Al-ma, what should it be? Al-ma'u. This one, Hudayfa. Naam. I don't want to hear your voice. Good. Again?
Ma'un.
Ahsanta. Keep going, Hudayfa.
Al-baytu. Babun. Qalamun. Al-qalamu.
Ahsanta, Muhammad Farhan.
Masjidun. Al-kalbu. Kalbun. Khamisun. Waladun. Al-hajaru.
Ahsanta. Somebody with you wants to read?
Al-waladu.
Go ahead. Who's that?
Himarun. Al-himaru.
أحسنت. طيب أخي الكريم أبو خديجة.
Al-Hisanu.
Follow my green.
Green. Masjidun. Al-masjidu. Al-ma'u. Ma'un. Al-baytu. Babun. Qalamun. Al-qalamu.
أحسنت وبارك الله فيك. سليم الله.
الكلب.
الكلب. الكلب.
الكلب. كلب. خميس.
Again, read with my
ولد.
Kalimullah, read with my green pen, okay?
Okay.
This one, please.
الكلب
Again.
الكلب
What goes here? One dhamma.
الكلب
Yes, because of alif lam. Al-kalb.
الكلب
And this one?
كلب
Center. And here?
قميص
Jayyid.
ولد
Jayyid.
الحجر
Center. Muhayyid, get ready.
الولد 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 حمار الحمار الحصان حصان
بارك الله فيك. مهيش. اقرأ.
المكتب مكسور
Jayyid, Faiz, get ready. Sheath, get ready as well. Abu Abdullah, get ready as well. Sheath, number 2.
المدرسة جديد
المدرس جديد.
المدرس
بارك الله فيك أبو عبد الرب. number 3 في القراءة. Okay. Maybe أخوة. What I would like you to do, inshallah ta'ala, is to read from number 1. Actually, all of this I would like you to read. And repeat. And send it to me on WhatsApp. Okay? All of this I would like you to read, following the same rules as we spoke about today. And I will listen to your voice notes, inshallah ta'ala. That's homework. And ask you to send that to me before this time tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala. No problem, Abu Abdul Rabb. So, like we said, that's my WhatsApp number. I would like the brothers, all of them, inshallah ta'ala, or 12 of you, 11 of you, to record from Masjidun all the way to Al-Mindilun Nadifun with 0% mistakes. Inshallah, okay? Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I have to do a few practice runs beforehand until you're very confident. When you are confident that you made no mistakes, then record and send. Allah yabarak fikum. Mention your name at the beginning of the recording so I know who it is. May Allah bless you. And we'll stop there, inshallah ta'ala, and continue next class. Bi-idhnillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.